Maybe I should explain to you. The reason that you get the dupe is so you can safeguard the real one.
Well, you didn't need to explain that.
Then why wasn't it in a safe deposit box like I told you?
Because I don't have one yet.
Your dad has one.
Well, I'm not living with him right now. Can we concentrate on the shield being gone?
Did you also have a gun in the bag?
No.
Is that the truth?
I'm not trying to dodge anything. I mean, I'll report that the shield was stolen and I'll take a 10-day rip.
And maybe get dumped back to uniform.
But they suggested that I hold off.
All right, we'll give it to the end of the day. Go back to the house, check 61s for car boosters. Run guys who are known for it and guys just out of jail for it.
What am I going to tell the boss?
I'll take care of the boss. Just keep it quiet so it stays in the squad. Does a mouth know?
Not yet.
All right, I'll talk to him. In the meantime, you concentrate on finding his scalp. If uniform or anti-crime gets to him first and it's in their paperwork, you're sunk. All right, get out of here.
Morning, Lou. How was your meeting at the borough?
It's always a picnic. You get something on the homicide?
This is on some cars being broken into in the station house lot.
And desk sergeant mentioned it. He said actually you got hit. Not too bad, I hope.
Not too bad.
On the homicide?
You better wait for McDowell and Gibson.
You weren't at the scene?
And I was at the scene, but they're more up to speed. I had to stop at any crime.
So any crimes involved with this?
Not on the homicide.
So we got 4 detectives working the break-ins and 2 on the homicide? Well, they working the break-ins too.
We're working the homicide.
Then you and I need a minute.
DOA was packed and ready to travel. Stolen car, bags in the trunk, a one-way ticket to Vegas, and 15 grand cash wadded up in his crotch.
You have a rap sheet?
He's on parole for a bodega stick up in Jersey.
His parole officer gave us his home phone. We reached a girlfriend, Frances Pearson.
Same last name as the owner of the stolen car where we found the DOA.
We're gonna grab her up.
When you're back, check recent robberies with big cash hauls.
We'll do.
Oh, and what's with all the attention on these break-ins?
I think because cops got ripped off.
What'd they lose?
We aren't in the loop.
Nobody is today. Yeah, close the door. What's going on?
Someone's in a jam. We're helping them get out.
Who?
Someone.
And this has to do with these cars getting boosted?
Lieutenant.
I don't like working this way, and I really don't like shortchanging a homicide investigation.
There's no way I'd do that. The homicide is first priority, but McDowell's got it under control.
Lieutenant Rodriguez. Uh-huh. Thanks. It's a robbery on Essex. Can I trouble you to handle it? Whatever's going on in there, if it ain't cleared up by the end of the tour, I want the whole story.
Deal.
Hey, Junkie got ripped off and cuffed to the fence. He says a cop did. What? Says the guy showed a shield. Is he hurt? I took a rap on the head. He'll live. Well, are we keeping him cuffed for show and tell? Yeah, cheapos. He has shoes on the way with bolt cutters. How you doing, sir? How's he doing?
Looks superficial, but he could use the CT.
I don't need that. All I need is to be let free. Okay. Can you tell us what happened?
I was walking down the street and out of nowhere this guy grabbed me.
Did you get a look at the guy?
He grabbed me from behind.
White, black?
I think white.
How tall?
I barely saw him.
Any tattoos, scars? What was he wearing?
I barely saw him.
But you did see a badge.
Yeah, one hand was on my neck, shoved me in the alley, and with the other, he put the badge in my face.
What kind of badge? What did it look like?
Like his.
You sure it was real?
I seen a few. Now, am I going to get these cuffs off?
Yeah, soon. So what happened after he got you in the alley?
He said he was a cop and spread him on the fence. And then he emptied my pockets and whacked me on my head.
What did he get?
$20.
And the dope you just scored?
And you can give us zero description.
Well, I'll make something up if you get these cuffs off.
All right, they're going to help you out. Keep trying to remember details, okay? It's real important.
I get it.
This is good. This is great.
All right, look, the guy just got some cash. He got some dope. Chances are he'll hold up and get high.
Right now, he's got a taste for me.
Hey, work with me.
There's
right?
no way that I'm going to let someone get hurt or killed because I couldn't face consequences.
All right, listen.
So we bind it was a real shield?
I don't listen to junkies much.
No, I'm asking, do you want me to notify IAB on the criminal impersonation?
You do the 61. We'll take care of notifications.
All right.
Take a seat, Francis. Then do I get to know why I was kidnapped?
We don't kidnap people, especially little girls.
I'm 19. 14 if you're a day. And we'll call your parents to confirm. I'm 15. And if whatever I'm here for involves my parents, I have nothing to say about it. I mean, nothing. You're here to answer some questions about your boyfriend, Jason. All I know is is he in trouble? When'd you see him last? Last night.
I take it he left on bad terms.
I made him leave because he called me a dumb bitch.
Did it make you mad enough to do him harm?
That is hardly the worst he's ever called me. Plus, he's the father of my baby.
You know of anyone he had a beef with? A friend? Co-worker?
No.
Where's he work?
What's it matter?
Is it some big secret?
It's just a really weird question.
No, it ain't.
I'd really like to know what I'm doing here now.
Is your father named Carl Pearson?
So?
Do you know anything about his car being stolen?
Is Jason arrested?
Francis, Jason was found hurt in your father's car this morning. If you have any idea how it happened, speak up now, or we'll have to start looking at you as involved.
How bad?
Answer my question.
You answer mine.
He didn't make it. Now, can we stop wasting time?
You're lying.
Come on, let's sit down.
You're a liar. No way he's dead. No way.
Take it easy, kid.
You're a liar. Liar.
Just calm down.
No! No! It's not true! No! No!
Hey, anything?
Nothing in the 61s, but we got word out to area pawn shops.
And we're gonna debrief all callers in the division. If this guy's as low rent as he sounds, someone will deal him up.
Will you talk to Madera's girlfriend?
Come on.
I'm sorry, but someone from Randy's pawn is calling for Detective Medavoy. Should I get him or does someone want to take this?
I got it. What'd you get from Madera's girlfriend?
Nothing, but she got real hinky when we asked where the boyfriend worked.
Which is where?
I put in another call to his parole officer, and he gave us a liquor store that went belly up a few weeks ago. The owner's coming in.
The pawn shop has a guy in looking to sell a bracelet that got boosted out of Clark's car. We were thinking about heading down there.
Did I ask?
Where's the guy? The place is empty.
I see that.
Hey! Hello? Hey, take it easy, pal. You Randy? Push the button. You Randy?
Yeah.
Detective Clark. Where's the guy who was selling my bracelet?
I did what I could, but he got itchy and split.
Didn't I tell you how important it was to keep him here?
All right. Did you get the guy's name? He wouldn't give it, and he wouldn't show ID. Just a detective badge.
Like this?
Yeah. He said he was a cop, and I should buy his stuff on faith. Wrong.
You keep his stuff?
I tried to, but he snatched it and ran.
What'd he look like?
White, druggy, scummer.
And where's the surveillance tape?
Machine ran out yesterday. Forgot to reload it.
Oh, how's it going, fellas? Sipowicz.
It's anti-crime. It's Ray Jack Lone, Bobby Marcellus.
John Clark.
What brings you guys here?
Some low light broke into the captain's car and nabbed his wife's Movado.
You call us about a lady's Movado watch. Same guy had the bracelet. The guy split.
Clark lost the bracelet. You got any line on this guy?
Young, white, flashing a shield. Where'd you hear about the shield? He told us on the phone.
Sounds like it was a dupe.
Well, three of them, eh?
What do you know?
Either way, the whole house is up on him. Captain says 2 days off, whoever collars the guy.
Huh. How about that?
Hold on.
Be advised, we got one over on the Capitol bus.
It's gonna be the Keystone Cops looking for this perp now.
Son of a bitch.
Looks like Mackey and Palmer got the days off.
What does that mean?
Uniform did a sweep for process, and those two picked up a John who had a shield on him.
Huh.
Well, tough break, fellas.
Thanks. Good luck.
Yo, Chief. I gotta call the lieutenant from the road, all right? This is done. I gotta tell him what happened.
No, not yet. Come on.
Thanks for coming in, Mr. Rose. Coffee? Black, please.
We understand Jason Madera works here at liquor store. We'd like you to tell us a little about him.
I've been through this with you guys.
With us? With police? What are you talking about?
With detectives 3 weeks ago. The robbery. Don't you guys exchange information?
Why don't you fill us in?
3 weeks ago, my store was ripped off for 30 grand, and that turd was in on it.
Why wasn't he arrested?
He's slick.
So him being involved is more than an opinion.
A scummer comes in, holds a gun on Madera, and tells him to open the till. So what does he do? Heads straight for the safe.
When was the last time you saw Madera?
I fired him a few days after the robbery. First, I thought maybe he's just gutless. But then I do an inventory, and I find a case of Cristal missing, and that was it.
Where were you early this morning, Mr. Rose?
Home. I got no job.
Can anyone vouch for you?
Why?
Because you're looking good for his murder, numbnuts.
What are you talking about?
Jason Madera was found dead this morning.
You're kidding.
No, we're not. And you show a little respect for the dead or get your teeth smacked out.
Take it easy. 5 to 7, I was off and on the phone talking to my kid in Italy. He's in the army. The base phone kept cutting out.
Who said Madeira was killed between 5 and 7?
7 to 8:30, I was reading the paper in a no-hold diner. And I went to the park, and I played chess until noon.
You know what, Mr. Rose? You're a little too well accounted for.
For the time being, though, we'll take your word for it. Tell us more about the robbery.
Guy comes in with a mask on, drives off with some young-looking kid behind the wheel.
What kind of car?
Gray sedan.
But you said a kid was driving, male or female.
Looked like a young boy. He was wearing a wool hat.
Could you ID this kid?
Just got a glimpse. Look, I'm not the kind laughs at a guy getting killed, but that Madeira was garbage. Okay? We straight?
Thanks for coming in.
So, go with your girl for being the driver?
Yeah, Eddie. But, seeing how she's such a twitch, what do you say I take the first swing alone?
What's
You
this?
might have come off a little strong earlier.
Excuse me, I got 28 years on the job. I know how to handle a little girl.
But seeing how she's a teenager, a runaway, and pregnant, it's a safe bet she's got problems with older men.
Oh, so now I'm a relic.
I'm saying father figures.
Could be.
I think there's a better chance she'll respond to a soft touch.
Take a shot. But mark my words, you got my years on the job, they all get the crowbar.
Thanks, Lisa.
Hey, don't forget those sodas.
Yeah, right.
I'm dying of thirst, and I'm gonna need to pee again in like a minute.
Now raise your hand when you're ready.
Meantime, let's talk about a robbery that went down a few weeks ago.
I don't know anything about a robbery.
You know Rose's Liquor on 24th Street? Isn't that where Jason worked?
I didn't know the whole name.
The place got robbed and Jason was involved.
The owner said the thief took off in a car.
Just like the one stolen from your folks, being driven by someone who looked just like you. He's here to view a lineup.
Can I please have something more to drink?
First, tell me who Jason was working with.
I don't know about any robbery.
Francis. Is it safe to say you've made some bad choices in the past year?
Oh, come on!
Got knocked up, you stole your folks' car, you moved in with a loser who was skipping out on you.
Jason would never go anywhere without me.
We found him with money, bags, and a plane ticket. Now's the time to ask yourself, do you really need to be an uneducated teenage mother in jail, or should you go home with your parents and get your life together?
Do my parents need to know that I'm here?
They already know. They're on their way in.
Great. That's just great. You know what? I'm better off in jail.
Your baby doesn't deserve that. You're in a grown-up world here, Francis. Act like a grown-up.
Okay. They never told me anything before or after. Jason just told me to drive RJ to the liquor store at noon and wait for him in the car.
Then what?
I waited for him. And then RJ ran out, screaming at me. All psycho. Drive away, you stupid bitch.
Who's RJ?
Robert Jenkins. RJ.
Write down where to look for him.
Whose idea was
Is it to steal your folks' car?
Jason said it would take us to happiness.
So your folks don't know?
They would have killed me. They would have locked me up in the basement so their friends wouldn't see.
Have you had any prenatal care?
No, not really. Now, can I please have a couple of more sodas now? Please.
Soda's not good for the baby. I'll have someone run out for juice.
You run along, Connie. I'll keep an eye on her.
What the hell was that? What is going on?
Just keep writing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Says he found it on the sidewalk.
All right, give us a minute. Where'd you get this?
I just found it.
Tell the truth and you're not a collar for it. Lie and I'll put you through the window.
Last winter, I grabbed it out of a coat in a bar. I carried it to impress chicks.
Where were you this morning, 7:30?
I took my ma to a foot clinic. I'm really a decent guy. That's it? Can I leave?
Shut up. He's not your guy.
What are you talking about?
He's a collar for soliciting the pros, but he alibied out for the car boosting.
What about the shield?
We're keeping the shield to work on where he got it.
All that in 30 seconds? What's up with this? Well, we were looking at 2 days off.
Which I will see that you get when we collar the right guy, which this guy isn't.
Hey, Andy, John, we got a guy we need to talk to.
Get him to the cells.
Yeah.
Maurice Carlisle, collared for dealing crack.
Which is bull, seeing how I didn't have no crack on me.
Uniform says he ditched it in the sewer.
Where'd you get this bracelet?
I bought it off a friend.
What's your friend's name?
We ain't that close.
Where were you at 7:30 this morning?
Locked up, man.
You want to stay out, you tell us the name of your friend.
Yo, Chief, I didn't have no crack. So no matter what, I will be staying out.
Restrain him.
Excuse me.
Get that roll of tape.
What the hell?
That bracelet belongs to this detective who lost some other items he'd like returned. So you tell us the name of who you got it from, or I will tape your mouth shut. And after he beats your ribs to dust, we can rip off that stupid mustache.
Man, you crazy?
Tape him up.
No. Figgis, man, Jimmy Figgis. I traded him for it for rock.
Where'd he get it?
He said he found it.
Not good enough.
Yo, look, if you got a car broke into, that's a shot. He boosts cars, and he did a bunch this morning, and that's all I know.
You're taking us to him.
Easy, brother.
Mint?
No, thanks.
So you know, I'm a walking pharmacy. Decongestant, aspirin, anything you need.
Great.
You were right working that girl alone. I wouldn't have been any help.
Got it worked out.
You got kids?
Yeah.
2 sons, 25 and 27. And if either of them dare show me the attitude that girl does, they'd be picking their teeth up off the floor.
Seems like a typical 15-year-old.
That's typical? How did any of them survive to be adults?
Guess we just do.
You saying you were like them?
Not too far off. That's him. That's RJ.
Eddie! RJ! Freeze, RJ! Freeze!
Where the hell are you going? You get the gun?
How they gonna pull into a dumpster for it? Well, I mean, all over your ass. That ain't my gun. Save it. I got it, kid. Run ahead and unlock the door. Come on, hit the door.
Sunday night at 10.
So, Figgis, what year did you come out of job?
I told you, man, I got this stuff out of dumpster.
Where's the shield?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the detective's shield that was in his bags. It's not in the apartment. Where is it?
I don't know about a shield.
Get his shoes off.
What's going on?
Get his shoes and his pants off. Like he's stolen property. My sweatpants. That's my sweatshirt. Is this your underwear?
Nothing I'll wear again.
Whoa! You're going in the system naked, all the way to central booking.
This is a joke, right?
Where is the shield?
I said I don't know.
Where is the shield?
I don't know. Come on. Geez, come on.
All right, grab his feet and carry him.
Funny anymore.
Head into the wall, that's okay.
All right. Can we just go back in?
Drop him. All right, let's go.
Listen, if this guy finds out I ran it, he'll kill me too. He'll kill me.
I'll kill you.
Deacon Ames.
What's his act?
He runs a shooting gallery. He trains prospect for sex. Problem is he doesn't pay up on his end. And pros leave with their heads caved in.
So you gave him a cop shield? What'd you think he was gonna do with it? Show his mom?
No, a while back I dealt him some weak dope. He nearly beat me to death. So I gave it to him as a peace offering.
As long as you're out of harm's way.
If this Ames lays a hand on anyone, it lands on you, and then he'll know damn well who ratted on him.
Can I get some clothes here?
No. The address. The address.
The gun's gone to ballistics, RJ. Is there something you want to get in front of before we hear back?
I found the gun in an alley.
When'd you last see Jason Madeira?
It's been a while.
We ran your cell phone. You got a call from him this morning.
Cause we talked don't mean I seen him.
Tell us what went down with Jason. We'll work with you on a statement. Maybe there was a struggle. Maybe there was an accident.
Could mean the difference between 0 years and 30.
I don't know what went down with Jason. And that ain't my gun.
Take it. What's up? Swab his hands with your Q-tip. The other one. Give it to me. You fired a gun today?
No.
This says different. And unlike you, this don't know how to lie. It's a granule test, RJ, and it reacted with the gunpowder on your hand. And since every granule is unique to the bullet it came from, we'll compare this against the slugs from Jason and scientifically prove you killed him.
So let's start talking about that statement again. Start with ripping off Rose's liquor store.
You know about that?
It was check cashing day. Jason set it up. RJ, you're cooked. We just wanted to give you a chance to explain yourself. Or not.
It was all Jason. I didn't want nothing to do with it.
What about his girl, Frances? How much was she involved?
She drove, but she don't know nothing. She's a dumbass.
Let's get to this morning.
He calls me asking if I wanted this case of Chris that he ripped off. So we meet, and he starts jocking me over $50 on booze he stole.
How'd it go bad?
I pulled the gat to settle the terms, and still he's like, $250. I'm saying $200. He goes $250. I go $200. $250, $200. $250, $200.
Got it.
And then the fool grabs the gun, and just like you said, it was an accident. The thing just went off.
Twice at his head, and then you took the champagne.
Did it just go to waste?
Good enough, RJ. Write it down.
Granules? How's that work again?
Oh, a detective. Carl Pearson returning your call.
You tied up, or can you help us grab a dealer who's got Clark's shield?
Need an extra man?
Well, we need you in a pros outfit. Can you get something together? Something wrong?
No. John, you get to go to the crib?
She's sleeping.
See you check up on her. I'll go see what I can pull together.
Let's check your transmitter.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
All right, I hear you good. The second it heats up, never coming in. You remember the word?
Sugar.
You okay?
Let's go.
You forget something?
My friend wants to meet him. Since me and him are back on speaking terms, I thought...
Shut up.
Okay.
Yo, D. Peckerhead's back.
What you want?
She's looking to score.
Is that right? In the back. Need it.
Two decks.
For ladies like you, I like to run a barter system.
I gotta see this stuff first.
Don't stress, baby. I'm working out so good, the smack will be a comeback.
All right, let's go easy.
That's not the way I like it.
Hey, easy there, sugar.
Let's go, let's go! Freeze! Get down! Get down! Let's go!
The shields are on his neck.
You okay?
Yeah. Son of a bitch hurt my shirt.
Come on, get up. Tonight, huh?
Hey, stranger.
Hey.
Heard you called it up on that car booster.
Yeah. Well, you must be knee-deep in collars with every cop out playing bounty hunter.
Got me backed up, 14 deep. This, phone tag seems to be getting out of hand.
Yeah, I've been swamped.
Me too.
So,
So let's find some time when we're both free.
yeah, well, how about tonight? Late supper.
I'll be here till 10, and I'm already wiped.
How about tomorrow morning? I know this great omelet place in Soho, and I'll buy you breakfast.
I have yoga tomorrow morning.
You know, a little spontaneity every now and then never hurt anyone.
Baldwin,
I'm just saying. I'll call you.
My detective, Pearson's.
Oh, Connie McDowell. Nice to meet you. Is our daughter here? Is she okay? She's fine, Mrs. Pearson. Come this way. Right here.
First off, we'd like to know what she's doing here.
Your daughter was brought in as part of a homicide investigation.
How did she know anything about homicide?
It was her boyfriend who was murdered. Oh, my God.
Jason, is that the guy who got killed? What did they say about him? I told her.
Can we see Frances now? Can we take her home? When you reported your car stolen 4 months ago, was that the last time you saw your daughter? Yes. Did you know she was pregnant?
Oh, my God.
You mean she was pregnant then? How far along is she? She looks around 8 months.
Could you get her, please?
Before I do, you need to understand how critical a time in her life this is.
Excuse me?
The decisions you make regarding her pregnancy will affect her for the rest of her life. I'm just saying...
Do we have to listen to this, or can you just get our daughter now?
Detective, please. Come on. Wait down here, please.
First thing tomorrow, the shield goes in a safe deposit box. And so you know I don't see this happening again.
Neither do I. Everything okay at home?
Yeah, we're in a transition period.
They throw you out?
It was time to get my own place.
Did I factor into this?
Andy, it's between me and my dad.
You got a place to flap?
Buddy lives nearby. You know, this storm cloud I've been under, it's gonna lift. You know, I mean, this isn't the way I normally operate.
Everybody has trouble now and again.
Yeah, mine's done. In a year, you'll say he got it all out of the way.
So you intend to stay at least a year?
Let me get Ames a central booking, thanks.
Just safeguard the shield.
Oh, I can't be seeing this. This isn't real.
Could you just not give me any trouble right now?
Don't open your mouth, Francis. Let's all just take it easy.
Look at her. Look at you.
Maybe we should all go have a cup of coffee together.
You have no idea what this does to me and your mother.
Leave me alone.
You have no idea what a disgrace this is.
Keep your voice down.
I'm talking to my daughter.
Right now you're talking to me.
Get your hand off.
Touch me again, and I'll lock you up for assaulting a police officer. Why'd you come down here, Mr. Pearson?
To get my daughter.
To get her or to scream at her?
How is this any of your business?
I don't want to see her back here for possession or dealing or turning tricks, which is where she's headed if she runs away again.
Oh, she will not run away again.
Because you run a prison or you're going to work things out? I understand she's difficult, but if you don't find a new way to deal with your daughter and her child, I guarantee she'll be back here or wind up dead.
Can we go now?
Are you hearing me?
I hear you.
And she should see a doctor soon. She hasn't had any prenatal care.
Let's go.
It's all right if you take the fives? I spell like a third grader.
No problem.
Good work rolling with that granule test. Could be a chance to run a job for more than window dressing.
Gibson.
Kitty. My notes. See you tomorrow.
That lazy, no-class ape.
Forget it.
Well, we gotta work on this with the lieutenant. He can't be dragging you through the mud every day.
Let's talk about it tomorrow. You need to head right home?
I got a good deal. What's up?
Nothing. Forget it.
You wanna talk about something?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look, why don't you come on over for dinner? We can talk after.
You sure?
Yeah. As long as you don't mind fish sticks. Once a week, Theo picks dinner. It's always fish sticks.
Good night, guys.
Good night, John.
Hey. I thought you were getting Ames to central booking. Nah, they're backed up for about 4 hours. Uniform's gonna take them down. I'll catch up with them later. So this sudden change of residence, is that you working at the 15th or working with Andy?
It's about me deciding it's time to be on my own.
You know, my parents kicked me out of their house once. Only lasted a day.
Yeah? What'd you do?
My mother had Puritan values, and she found a Playboy stuffed between a mattress and a box spring.
A whole day, huh?
Hey, kicked out is kicked out.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, anyway, I was looking to get my own place.
Uh-huh.
I got 4 hours to kill. Anybody want to grab a bite to eat?
Oh, I can't. I got my girls this week.
Yeah, I'm going for a run, but I'll grab a bite after.
Hey, I got my gear. You mind if I join you?
Oh, you saying I finally got another running partner? This guy barely broke his shoes now.
Hey, I do my workout at home.
Doesn't involve those girly magazines?
Oh, very funny.
Where do you run?
I start here.
All right, fellas, I gotta head out.
All right, good night, Greg. I go down the FDR Drive, the Battery Park, then back to the house.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, then let's do it.
I'm with you.
You know, I'm gonna bring my shoes next week and join you guys.